Hi everybody, so this video is to talk about why you should think about attending one of my 2-day title splitting course. And quite frankly, it boils down to really 6 things that I think you should think about when you are thinking about being coached and paying for education. And hopefully the 6th item will make sense when I talk about what I offer in my 2-day courses and my one-to-one coaching. Firstly, you will get to spend actually one-to-one coaching time with me, unlike mass courses where you are being trained by third-party trainers. So whoever set up the company is probably no longer around or in the background, but just selling courses, and then these courses are being trained or delivered by third-hand trainers that they've trained. So you're not actually getting to see and meet and talk to the actual expert in that field, but rather than second and third-hand information. Compared to when you come and coach with me, you actually get to spend, on a 2-day course, you spend the 2 days and one evening out with me talking everything about property and title splitting. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I'm actually still a very active investor. I'm doing around 30 deals a year. So I'm still talking about it, but also doing it. So 95% of my income is coming from property investment. I am by far more invested in property than I am in training. So when you are coming to learn from me, you're actually going to learn from an active investor who's doing it today and also doing it currently in the current market. But nonetheless, I've still got 25 years. That's a third point. I've got 25 years of property experience, and I've made a lot of the mistakes and I've learned from them along those 25 years. So it's a lot more knowledge pool, and of course trying to understand what the kind of the pitfalls are. And I've done this over years across single buy to let, HMO, commercial conversion, new build, title splitting, not multi-unit, freehold blocks, and anything in between. So when you are coming to learn from somebody, maybe they might be a newish person in property, and maybe a few years down in the belt, and they've done a couple of projects and done them well. The challenge with that is you are paying for that inexperience, because these people are quite frankly quite good at what they've done, but they don't know what they don't know. And anybody who's got not that long track record in property, you may suffer the problem of they just don't know what they don't know, and the challenges that they might face that you didn't even know existed. Whereas if you're coaching with me, 25 years of experience, probably anything that had to be kind of unearthed, I've probably got a lot of information about that. So fourth reason why, well, Quiddity Group, the company that I invest through, is still making great returns even in a high interest environment. So that's 6% lending rate, and we're still able to take my money out and leave passive income behind, on average between £300 to £400 per month per property that we're buying. Imagine you buy a block of 10 flats, each one of them give you £300 to £400 passive income per month. That's between £3,000 to £4,000 per month. So I can definitely teach you how to thrive in this environment and actually make money still at 6% return. But imagine what happens once you've learned from this, and then the interest rate starts to go down, as we are hearing now. 2024 will be a lower interest rate environment because inflation's dropped to about 3.5% according to the latest figures in December 23. So imagine if at 6% I can teach you how to make money, and you can recycle all your money out and make £300 a month on average. Imagine what you will be making when the interest rate goes down and then your income goes up. So you're carving a much bigger return. The fifth reason why you should come and attend either one of my 2-day seminars or do a one-to-one with me is the fact that I will also teach you how to recycle most, if not all, of your capital out of each deal. So you're endlessly able to grow your portfolio. Imagine you start with £200,000-300,000 of property investment. You can keep taking that out and you reuse it again for the next block, then the next property, the next block, the next property, and all of a sudden you look back after 5 years, you've built yourself a 10 grand a month portfolio. You've built yourself 50, 60 properties in that period. So by being able to learn how to recycle that capital out, take that same money out and reuse it again and again and again, something I call capital velocity, using it over and over again, I am able to teach you how to do that. And you can endlessly grow your portfolio because you're not having to find new money. If anything, you're finding more properties being built up as you go forward using the same cash. And the last part is what I'm really keen on, because unlike a lot of the courses, I have people come over to my seminars. They tell me they've gone to this mastermind, that mastermind, paid 20 grand here, 25,000 pounds there. The challenge is they get the knowledge but not the execution. So when I designed my course, I made sure that I wrote everything down as to what somebody needed to know and have to be able to succeed. So the knowledge is part of the course, and the execution bit is where I then connect you with the right team of people. So the lawyers, the bankers, the financiers, the tax advisors, anybody who you will need to execute on title splitting as a strategy, I will give you, and I will give you their contact details, so you can then, once you find your blocks, you buy them, you are able to tap into my power team that I've been using for the last 10-12 years on average, and they will absolutely make sure that they understand what we're doing, they don't get it wrong, and most importantly, they handhold you also through the process. And that's what you need to be able to go from not knowing and understanding a property strategy and being able to execute on it within a few months' time. So if you're interested, have a look at my website, take a look at, after this video, I'll put the link of the latest dates for our next 2-day course. You can also come and join me on a one-to-one, and then I will take you through all that you need to know on a bespoke level for your requirement. So like I said, my name is Azid. I've been investing for the last 25 years in property in the UK, and you can tap into this knowledge base via you can check out my website, www.quiditygroup.co.uk. You can also look at my 2 books that I've written on Amazon, Grow Your Wealth via title splitting, or Scale Your Wealth via property investment. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.